Hey, what's up guys? It's Pixelated-Apollo. Thanks for stopping by, and we are back playing Ancient Empires, and joining me in today's live battle, Jackie Fish.
Hey, how's it going? I am ready to give my life by your side to survive this.
From MACEDON. So yeah, we're doing a bit of a survival battle here. Again, you guys really enjoyed my last survival battle that I did with Alex, so I went ahead and got Jackie Fish on here to try it out, and we're gonna be who's attacking us?
Daci at the moment, so we try to get it somewhat, correct, like who would actually be fighting Daci's around Macedon. So we thought, have a huge battle, and they have a ridiculous amount of men coming into vision, as we can see right now. They have this is like one of the biggest battles in Total War I think I've fought in a long time.
Yeah, so we have like 6,300. They have more than double, 15,570. That is insane. So we got this really cool hill here, so that should definitely help out.
Yeah, and with the Ancient Empire mob, we're definitely going to have some men in reserve. Obviously, we have pikemen as well, which is going to be really helping us out, keeping the enemy at distance. But eventually, these pikemen aren't going to be able to hold against... I mean, they might be able to, but it's 15,000 bodies getting thrust into their pikes. It's going to be an interesting battle, to say the least. So should we run through what we actually brought as the Macedonians?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go ahead real quick, show you my army. I've got mostly white shields. They are a pretty solid pike unit. Not the best, but they're pretty solid. And then I have some Thracian military settlers. This is actually my best heavy melee infantry, so it kind of sounds like they'd be bad, like settlers. But yeah, they're pretty good. And then
they're not trained for fighting. They're just, they're just like farmers or something.
Yeah.
They look pretty crazy, with their special sword like that as well. There's like a flex, or I can't remember what the sword's called.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but it's something like that. Something cool. And then I have some allied Cretan archers. These guys are really good. I've got 2 units of ballista, which are climbing the hill as we speak to get in a good position. My general is up on the hill, Royal Squadron, and then I have some sacred squadron. There you go.
Nice. Yeah, this mod will get you like that. Like with the pronunciations, obviously they're quite true to history and stuff like that. And
yeah, you're so paranoid, and you'll even see words that are easy to pronounce. It's like, what the heck?
And still mess up. Yeah. So if we look at my army, I decided to go for a bit more of a royal pike line, as I saw Apollo got more of a standard, white shield units. I went for more of the elite, the royal guards, as it were, for Macedon. The Agma pikemen, they have really cool red capes as well, and they just look amazing. Really cool.
Oh yeah, over there.
Then I have a Peletas unit of pikemen. I've got like 3 of them guys as well. So I'm only actually allowed 3 of the people with red capes. I'm only allowed 3 of them in an army. That's how good they are. And these other guys, I'm allowed 5 of them. So again, they're really solid Macedonian pikemen. Then behind that, I have some more Cretan archers. Up on the hill, I have kind of my main spear line, which I want to kind of stick in reserve. We have some pick spearmen.
Oh, wow.
And these guys are kind of just going to be up here. I really love their armor as well. I love the purple. Very Jackie Fish-esque, for sure. Much like my logo,
yeah,
I like
red.
that. And yeah, we're going to be keeping these guys in reserve, because as you guys know, in this mod, keeping men in reserve is really important.
Yeah.
Making sure they're not fatigued out is really good. And then finally, on the rest of the hill, I have some skirmishers as well. Just are going to be throwing in some spears. So, oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're pretty much, their entire army is coming. I mean, I hope this is their entire army, because it's looking pretty scary.
This is, yeah.
Oh wow, look at their spear units. They're actually really long spears. They're not like, just, like I assumed when I was picking these guys.
Like short spears?
Yeah, short spears, but no, they're super long.
Wow, yeah, they do
so
look
they're
pretty
not going to be... We're not going to be able to go toe to toe with our pikes, but it's not going to be as bad as I thought it would be for them. And look at their like centurion, like sergeant unit in these. He's just in bright purple, not giving a fuck. Look at him.
Wait, where?
Just like the sergeant unit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's just in bright purple, just like, yeah, well, I don't care.
Oh my god. The tough men wear purple.
That's awesome. He just does not care.
Yeah, I don't know if they like forgot, or like that's just legit the officer's uniform.
What the Dacians were. I mean, the Dacians are not to be messed with. It was Rome's bloodiest war, so...
I know, they're like, let the enemy know where I am.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's the case. He just wore bright colors so that the enemy could see him better, so he just shows that he's not fearing anyone. That could actually have been the case.
His troops are like, dang, looking good. Dang, Donald, you looking good. Oh yeah, all the officers are like that. That's hilarious.
Are your ballistae in range yet, or?
No, not quite. They're pretty far away.
It's going to be up to you to give them a lot of fire early on, so to try and reduce their numbers. Because when they finally clash in, because I think at the moment they're moving quite slowly. They're like marching into battle because they're still forming up the rest of their formation.
In their
oh my
shields.
God, more men are still coming into view.
Yeah, really, the biggest issue with this army is probably going to be the skirmishers, like the slingers and whatnot.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it easy for us, if I'm honest. I want to.
I want to lose.
Army,
you know, I don't want to win. Because the last survival I did was, at first it seemed like we were going to lose, but it was a pretty easy victory. But hopefully, yeah, we'll have a...
difficult. I mean, I don't know, though, because pikes are pretty OP, and we haven't really given them much room, apart from that right flank, to really rip around us. So it's going to be up to you to hold that left flank, or I guess left flank, I was looking the other direction. It's like up to you to hold that left flank. And if you need men to support you, I have a lot of spearmen.
You know what? You might want to just send 2 spears, the picked spears over to that side, just because it would be good. Because I only have swordsmen kind of in reserve. I think spears would be better.
I'll send you some more men.
All right.
Send you some men. If only I could gift you men. That'd be so cool. Like you can.
Yeah.
I'd be just like, okay, you can have these men to command now to support your left flank. Oh my God! Look at that army. It's just disgusting. And obviously there's going to be some lag in this. Like there's nothing we can do about that. It's 22,000 men ish. Yeah, almost 22,000 men fighting in it. It's gonna be somewhat laggy.
These battles are so fun though. They're mindless fun. You want to go ahead and just fast forward until they get...
Yeah, let's do that until they get a bit closer.
Yeah, I looked at the... did you see the general as well? He also has a purple
really?
uniform.
I mean, that's pretty disgusting that the generals are just coming into view now when we've been fighting for 4 minutes already. That's brutal. I did make sure I gave them all the armor, like the best units they could have available to themselves. So I did give them, I think they had a unit which was, they could only have 5 in an army. So I imagine they're pretty good. So I made sure I maxed them out on them. And I'll try and find them actually. They're in here somewhere. Can't remember what they're called. I doubt they would be called like Dacian swordsmen. Oh yeah, Dacian noblemen. These guys.
Back?
Yeah, they're kind of actually like pretty like in the middle actually. Funnily enough. Oh, your ballista in range yet? It must be. Yeah, no, really close. Really close.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, they're getting close. They've got one swordsman unit getting pretty close.
Damn, I think I'm gonna have to dismount my general as well. He's gonna have to get on foot in case he's needed somewhere.
Yeah,
they've got a lot of spears. So.
I would keep him on horseback because you never know, like, when you can charge and get a rear charge. Okay, but
he's going.
You know what? Screw it. Yeah. Just he's like, no, I'm good off this horse.
He's gonna fight and die beside his men.
Like a true
Macedonian.
Yeah. Okay, guys, so we are back, and we decided to cut out a good part of them just marching because they were so far away, but finally, they are in range, ready to charge it. It looks like he's got his spear wall going in first, which it's a good idea.
Yeah, trying to counter our pikes with their smaller pikes, but, I mean, they're not that much smaller, to be honest, and I guess it's not about the size, it's what you do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
That matters, so... I mean, let's hope our line can hold. I mean, I have so many men just pouring in. It's going to be an endless charge. Just look at that.
I know. They've got a whole nother second wave back here. And they are leaning over to this flank. I'm going to go ahead and move out some of my cav. Maybe get some good charges in.
Yeah, I might tell my archers to get ready to shoot.
Yeah. I'm going to let loose some arrows. And my ballista.
Indeed.
I think
because at the moment they're not really in the best like formation, as it were. They've got like a lot of crooked formations, but they'll start filling in with just the sheer amount of men they have.
Yeah, exactly.
These gaps and stuff will completely fill in. We've got a lot of archer fire going overhead though.
Oh, that is awesome.
And it's not going to be long until the rest of this, because this right flank is not even. Oh my god, look how long the right flank goes for. Their right flank, or our right flank, sorry, like on opposite their left flank.
The amount of troops.
Yeah, it hasn't even like started curving in yet. That's how many there are. That is actually disgusting.
Here we go.
And look at the map as well. Just press tab and just... Oh, it's disgusting.
Oh, there we go. Cav's getting aggressive.
Damn, nice. Trying to do a bit of damage.
Trying to protect that flank, yeah.
I've thrown out all my spears as well onto some of these Dacian swords. Good, you actually managed to almost rout them, I guess. Obviously being horsemen and all.
Cap
And they're
charges seem to be
swordsmen.
really deadly in this game.
Yeah. I mean, you are up against swordsmen as well, so there's no real way for them to try and brace against you.
That's true.
So. Oh, I love the Dacian swordsman weapons. That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
They're curved.
The curved blades there.
Okay, they're completely onto our pikes now.
Oh my god, they are so pushing on this flank. What in the world? I need
This
to
is
get more cap.
amazing. I love battles like this. It's just so cool. Just going down the battle line. They've got their missiles coming in now and volleying into your silver pikes, making them not so silver anymore. Very like crimson
They're
red.
white. White shields.
Oh, white shields. My mistake.
Yeah, come on now.
Some of the Royal Guard as well are starting to get up against it with their lovely capes.
I love, oh my god, seeing the point of view of the archers and seeing like almost like a river, an ocean of troops coming towards you.
It's just endless, isn't it? Especially off this right flank.
Yeah. A part of me wishes that like this was the standard for Total War and that it was a little bit more optimized, but it would be insane to try to control all these troops.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day it'll be more like this and they'll have like, instead of like commanding individual units, you could command like divisions of like them. So like one unit that you would command nowadays would be 3 spread out like in a line units or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
You could do it like that. So when you click on one of the 3 units, it just selects them all and like they just have a bit of like a tiny gap between them. Because in Total War you kind of find out that you kind of see that a lot of units are like touching each other, and in battle there were gaps in the battle line.
Right. Because I was playing that mod we were playing, the
revolutionary one, which did a really good job at showing that.
Yeah, I mean, especially in that time period, they had gaps.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Between lines. But our pikes are doing an excellent job destroying these forces, but they're really you know what? I think I need to activate my ballista and fire at that blob that's attacking that corner there.
Oh god, yeah, look at that. They're still sending more men. Do you want me to commit some more spearmen to come help you?
I got some swordsmen going that way, but
Okay, cool.
my poor horses are getting cornered.
Just fight with oh my god, they actually are the AI.
Yeah.
There's nowhere for them to go. I think you should dismount them and let them fight honorably, because there's a lot of spears there as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for one more charge.
Into the ranks, yeah. The spears are closing in on you. God, the AI has trapped you there. Do you want me to commit some spearmen to help you?
Yeah, you can flank around. I'm gonna do that with my swords.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go leave no man behind. We will protect you.
Sir, the cab is cornered.
We will bring back your bodies.
The balance of power is, well, it's still way in favor of them. Oh, here comes the artillery though. Yes.
We get some huge hits. Oh, yes. I see exactly where you're shooting. Burn the ball. Oh, cheers.
Oh, no.
Cheers for killing my men there. To be fair, I did literally just say burn them all, so you did technically burn them all.
That's all
my
of them,
men included.
Alright, so yeah, I'm going to dismount once I get up on this hill.
Look at that engagement. That is just crazy. Hold this goddamn line. It's just up for the pikes, just to hopefully the pikes can just do what they're meant to do and just not give an inch.
Come on. They dismount? Yes. Alright, my troops have dismounted.
A lot of their skirmishers are now in range, which is starting to hurt me a little bit. But you have a lot of your missiles again hitting me in the back.
Oh no!
Oh,
I need to go
entire volley just hit me pretty much there.
Yeah, I need to go for a back unit.
I love in some pike battles as well, but the initial charge is just brutal. Obviously the pikes hold it, but as the battle like kind of slows up a bit and the pikes like lose their initial shock value, a lot of the barbarians like make their way through the gaps in the pikes and actually get onto them, and they have to kind of drop their pikes and whip out their swords.
Well, it's easy to see where the officer is.
Yeah, but how are we doing? Are the horses being saved yet? We sent some men to help.
They all dismounted.
I mean, if you can get them out, that gap which we've created back there, just fall them back to the line, and maybe I can fall back on my spears as well.
All right.
It's such a loss. We'll get you out there and get you home.
Come on.
It's like some Black Hawk Down stuff right now.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna commit some more spearmen over just to kind of help fill up the gap.
Yeah, they're breaking near the horses.
I mean, that's all we can hope for, right? Is just to rout this huge force. Because I mean, if you just saw what like 10,000 of your brothers die in front of you, you know, and the Macedonian devils just holding the line, then
yeah, it's pretty demoralizing.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like to stick around if I've just seen that many of my men die. So if we look at the KDA right now, we've managed to kill 3,000 of them. They've managed to kill 300 of us. So
what?
I mean, that's pretty good. And I think a lot of our casualties have just been you shooting me in the back.
Probably, yeah. Wow, I can't believe they only killed 300.
Yeah, well, you think it's so hard to charge onto these pikes. Like in a proper battle, you'd never charge. Because you're just not going to win. The way Rome did it was they held them in place, and like in some battles they would flank with like half a cohort or something to, you know, to win the battle. Because once you got behind the pikes, they're useless. They're in a tightly packed formation with a however long pike. It's not going to go good. But we've managed to rout loads of them on this left flank.
Yeah, we saved the horses.
Now we just need to fill in. Oh my god, one of your units there has been completely surrounded. A unit of your settlers.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to send over some reinforcements. Put down some suppressing fire in those troops.
But I mean, it's looking good for us. I don't know. Maybe
I mean, as long as they don't break through the pikes, we should be all right.
Our morale seems kind of happy. Our archer fire is going good. I mean, obviously these Dacians are having to come onto pikes. They've got archer fire coming in. They've got artillery
fire. Yeah.
They don't really. Obviously, it's an ALA as well, so they're not really protecting their flanks as well as, like, say, an actual player would.
Yeah, they're not exactly smart. Yeah, my white shields are doing an excellent job here.
Nice, because I am definitely taking casualties for sure. Like, some of my pikemen have lost, you know, maybe like 40, 50 men. So, and I can see one of your white shields as well is down to 139.
Yeah.
We lost a few.
I mean, originally they started with 192, which is kind of insane.
Yes, that is pretty crazy. Well, damn, you might have to send a unit of your cavalry back. They've got a unit of spears behind us.
I see that, yep.
Maybe send them back to go fight. Oh, again, though, I really want to make it to that unit of swords, though, them settlers.
Oh, that are surrounded, yeah. They're doing all right, though.
Trying my best to get there.
They're encouraged by nearby units. That's good.
The bright pink, like, is just so funny.
I know, it's so goofy. It's like, all right, guys, I'm looking good today.
Everyone else is super serious in their armor, like tanned and stuff, and he's just like, you know what I'm gonna wear?
Pink, purple, a purplish pink. Just trolling everyone.
Wow, look at the red capes right now. A lot of them have broken past the pike line, and they're fighting in combat deep behind, like.
Oh yeah, look at that. They're like moving. They drop their pikes. They're like, screw it.
Pull back in formation. Get some Rome on the go.
Yeah.
But these dudes know how to handle themselves. They do getting sliced in the chest.
A lot of breaking where your red capes are. Your pikes.
That's good.
Still going strong.
Yeah, I mean they've got a lot of soldiers there, and I think that might be my breaking point because they're kind of not in the optimal formation to kind of deal with that. So maybe I will commit a few more men. And obviously you've been shooting them in the back as well, which hasn't helped them. No. But you know, casualties of war after all.
Yeah.
Support some more men there.
I gotta kill at least some of your troops.
You know, we're against each other so much, so it just feels normal, right?
Yeah.
To fight each other.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's like a little gap that they've kind of pushed through a bit here, in between my white capes and my red capes.
Yeah, if they break through that, that's gonna be a big issue.
I mean, I have men supporting, ready to fill it.
Oh, that's right. You got some spears. I see like a lone pikeman holding that gap. You see that?
Yeah, I do as well. He's just like, get back!
I'll take you on.
I mean, I'm so excited for the actual campaign of this game as well when it comes out, because they have a release date now. The mod is coming out with the campaign on the 30th of September now, so only like a month and a half away until they kind of put it all together and just just release it to the world so you guys can play with us and against us. And I'm so excited because I just love the ancient world.
Yeah, it's something special about it. It's I don't know what it is, but it's almost like fantasy. You know,
it's like especially as well because Attila might not be the best, but the looks of it just really. It's just a more well-oiled Rome Total War basically. They had a year or so, or however long they did to work on it, work on the end. So now that the modders have spent 2 years, I think they've been working on this mod, kind of doing all the amazing textures, mechanics, and stuff. Because I was talking to some of the modders, and they were telling me how. There's going to be like some just special flavor events in the game that if you lose a Roman eagle, there's a chance that the Senate's going to call you up on it and be like, go take it back, or I'll execute you or something. Like,
that's awesome.
Just stuff like that is just, just reel that bit to like detail and the like role play part of it. Just makes it feel a lot more immersive. Like you're actually commanding this empire, and that losing stuff like that matters.
Yeah, because, if you're playing a battle, you got to like, where's the eagle?
Yeah, exactly. You want to be holding it high. So you don't just give them away to enemies. You want to get your empire insulted. And if you guys have played any of Roma Surrectum 2 for Rome 1, it feels very much like that type of... the modders were saying that's kind of the type of vibe they were going for, which is always good because I poured so many hours into that game. And there's also population in the campaign as well. So you actually do have a finite amount of men in the campaign. You can't just spam out unlimited stacks. Eventually you will run out of soldiers to fight in your wars.
That's awesome. And of course there's the family tree.
Yeah, it's just so much exciting stuff. By the looks of it, on the left flank, it's broken up a bit. You've managed to kind of push forward a bit, and you're starting to try and outflank them.
Yeah, I'm able to move my pikes here. He's got some troops returning to the fight. Looks like they broke and they came back.
But you want to be careful with your pikes here. You don't want your pikes to be charged in the flank.
Oh god, yeah. I'm trying to get my general because he's still on horseback. If you can get around.
My general hasn't even gone in yet. He's just been watching the battle from afar. Maybe he'll go in and plug that gap over there, and charge in. Nice. I mean, how many kills some of my pikemen have got. 187. So not really killed too much. I think we've mainly like shocked people with your flaming boulders and the archer fire.
Yeah, it seems like more. Because like, go ahead.
I was saying some of my men have got 200 kills, and my archers have done a good job.
Yeah, I think the archers are gonna get the most kills in this kind of scene.
Yeah, and I feel like in this mod with combat being so different, the AI just doesn't really know too much how to use it as like an actual player.
Right. Yeah.
And again, like they're obviously working on stuff like this, tweaking it a lot of the time, or a long time, or like a month out though. And we're playing on quite an oldish build, so the game's since then. Not that this morale is bad or anything. There's very valid reasons why they've all routed. Oh my god, more of your pikemen getting slashed. I mean, hopefully they can turn.
They can hold, yeah. My general just charging in the back, so they are breaking. So I'm going to have a lot of reserves going to come over and help you out.
Good, that's exactly what we need to win this battle. Yeah. Balance power is starting to shift in our favor. We've actually almost evened up the numbers. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, they've killed like not even 1,000 of us.
Pikes are crazy OP. Maybe next time we can do another battle like this and we'll just have like hoplites. Maybe we can play as like Athens or someone like that.
Oh, yeah.
And have like hoplites instead of pikes. Because obviously pikes are just always really strong. You never charge pikes from the front. It's just not what you do.
Yeah,
so
I think
you can actually have like hoplites and stuff like that, which actually should put up a harder fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think going with like maybe like an Iberian faction, like a really crappy faction,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could definitely do that. Like maybe do like someone like, as I was saying, like hoplites up against like a really good faction like Carthage or Rome. Or maybe we can play as an Iberian faction and come up against like Carthage or someone like that. Could work. Because pikes seem really, really strong. But it's so hard to balance them because obviously I want to keep to realism and stuff like that, but you never charge pikes. So obviously what's going to happen?
Yeah, the AI just doesn't know how to approach pikes, so.
But it's still been such an epic looking battle.
Oh yeah, I love these. I mean, even though this one, just even though it didn't end very close, it was so epic to see them clash in there.
Yeah, because it's not every day you get to see 20,000 men fighting each other.
Yeah, and we're still kind of like messing around with this kind of like scenario kind of gameplay. So I'm sure the next one, if we do another one, will certainly make it almost like impossible for us to win.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I've only put like, this is maybe my 4th battle into this mod. Maybe one more and one less than that. So, you know, we're still very much learning kind of how to balance this game out.
Yeah.
How to kind of make it impossible for us to win and stuff like that. But don't worry, the next one, we might even give them more men and see how many men we can actually give them. We can even play as like a weaker faction. Maybe be a good idea for like, to give like, we'll play as the barbarians and we'll give them like the Roman legions or something. And
yeah, because the AI just to counter the...
Yeah, like a handicap for ourselves.
Yeah.
And we'll give them like 20, maybe even more men. Maybe, because this is only 2 enemy armies, by the way. That's it. So there's still another 2 slots we could give the AI.
Oh god, that's
armies.
gross. I don't think we could handle that.
I mean, I'd like to see it. If you would like to see it, make sure to hit that like button and comment down below letting us know, because we could give the enemy like 30,000 men. That's actually insane. That's actually disgusting. I don't know if the game would work, but we could see.
It's worth a shot.
We'd see how bad, because the lag has actually cleaned up a lot, as obviously we're killing them.
Yeah,
so,
and they're breaking.
I mean, yeah, as more of them run and get off the field,
Pikes
it's
OP.
pretty good. And again, we did have a pretty big hill advantage. Not that we used it, because we have pikes kind of at the bottom layer, but still, you know, we could actually find a flat field and kind of create a box or something.
That was cool. We could even do like an ambush map. We have to like form really quickly.
Cool. That'd be really cool.
And they like attack
Maybe
from
we
the
could
trees.
do that with Rome. We do an ambush battle where we play as Rome, but like give them literally like a ridiculous amount. And we have like 10 units each or something.
Yeah, and we gotta like form a box and just...
That would be so cool. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, you're still hitting my general. You burned so many of my general's men. Like he ran off to kind of lead the men to victory, and you're just murdering him right now. Cool. Soldiers, you've done a good job. Get off that pike wall and just charge him. Whip out your swords.
Maybe the officers in the other army, since they're wearing purple, they're trying to mock your general.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we have the same generals.
Well, our generals.
Yeah. Maybe that's the case. The Dacians just do not like the Macedonians and they're just taking the piss. But there we go. That's pretty much everything. They have some men fighting my general.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill your general.
Kill my general before. Actually go into insert mode and actually try and snipe him.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, that was a direct hit right through my line. You just killed
let me see. Let me see.
Oh my god, that is just brutal.
This is my shot coming in.
Good luck.
Just missed. If anything, that would have helped you. Come on.
Here we go. I think I can tell what one's your shot.
Nope.
I mean, some of them did. That one, no, actually, it's starting to help me now. Maybe you should control them more often.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The pike.
No, I don't. Yeah.
That one definitely hit.
Didn't hit your general.
Nice. Well, it looks like we managed to hold the line.
Hold.
Only losing like no men. Like
we didn't. Yeah.
We lost. It was not even 1,000 men. We killed.
Yeah, so I think pikes are a little OP for these kind of scenarios, but it's still really fun to see that army show up and holding.
And it's given us a lot of good ideas for next time if you guys want to see that. So
yeah.
Heroic victory indeed.
Yeah, be sure, just give us some feedback. I would love to do this with more YouTubers as well, maybe doing like a 3, yeah.
For sure, like have like 3 or 4 of us, and kind of have like the same amount of units. Like so, have like just like 6 or 7 units each.
Yeah, and we have to like
control like center and left flank, right flank, and stuff. That would be cool.
Yeah, I love these kind of battles. But yeah, so hopefully, guys, you didn't mind about the outcome. But yeah.
Do you want to jump onto the final screen to see how many kills I've got?
Oh, it's like impossible to read.
Yeah. It's really difficult to read, really difficult. I can see some of my units got 200 kills. So not actually that many kills. I guess we mainly got the morale damage.
Yeah.
Really. And again, can't really see yours either.
Yeah, my Cav did pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There we go. Let's see. Yeah, Yeah, you're Cav getting 249 kills. That's pretty good. Can't really see this the white shield. Sorry, if it just blends
Yeah,
direct.
yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, yeah, that was a lot of fun. We'll be sure to try this out again. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit more challenging, but I do appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time.